Good morning. So this Shabbos is Shabbos Rish Chodesh, and we know that on Rish Chodesh Elul, Moshe Rabbeinu went up to Har Sinai, which ended off by Yom Kippur, which that was the Day of Atonement for all Jews. And he says afterwards that he went up there and it was the same as the first luchos, that the will of God was fixtured right there. It was the same excitement as the first luchos and as the second luchos. The middle time started off around the Chai Tammuz or Yud Zayin Tammuz, whatever, and it ended off by I guess Rish Chodesh Elul sometime, Chav Tesav maybe. No, end of yeah. So those days were what's called again, where Moshe Rabbeinu was basically having begging God to forgive the Jewish people. So we know that Rish Chodesh Elul is connected with going up to the mountain, connecting to God. Not just waiting for God's countenance to pour upon us, but it has both in Chodesh Elul. We have God's countenance revealed, and we have our avodah also. Rish Chodesh is dependent on Bezdin, the avodah of the mata, the service of the bottom, the service of people, and Shabbos comes by itself. So even though Shabbos is a great day, and you cannot go into Shabbos without preparing for Shabbos, but it's a great preparation for Shabbos. So even though it comes Milamayla, has our avodah also in it. Because after Matan Torah, everything is dependent on our service to God. The same thing is with the Parsha. Re'ei anechi noisin lefnechem hayoim bracha. When you see something, you see the whole picture. You don't look at the details. Just like the will of someone. You want to build a house. There's no details in it. It comes afterwards. How big this room is, how big the kitchen is, and how big everything else, the bathroom, the dining room, everything. Which doors? That's all details. When they build it, they should build it. But in Ratzin and will is all only to get a house done. That's Re'iyah. Shmiya is hearing one detail after another detail and after another detail until you find the picture. That's the same idea as Milamayla and Milamata. When you have the revelation of above, it comes from without details. Down here, when it comes to Avodah Samata, it has details. The same thing is with our haftarah. Our haftarah speaks about the Samti Shem Sheisayach Kadked. That will be Kadked, a certain stone which is Kadked. What is Kadked? Shoyham and Yoshvei. There was an argument in the Gemara, which one will it be, Shoyham stone or the Yoshvei stone? Shoyham represents Tzaddik Elyon Yosef. Yoshvei is Tzaddik Tachto in Binyamin. Tzaddik Elyon comes from above. Tzaddik Tachton comes from bottom up. Like Binyamin was called Benyamin. That he's a son which is a Mekabel. And you have it both in one word, Kidain uchidain Kadked. It becomes one word. So therefore when we come to Elul, we have both aspects. We have Ani L'Doidi and then V'Doidi Li. We have the mashal of, we have a metaphor of a king coming into the field, which he shines the Yud Gimel Midas Harachamim, the 13 attributes of passion. He shows it. But together with that is we go out to the king. We go out into the field to the king. And the idea is behind this as follows. Since when do the Anshi Ha'ir, the people of the city, go out into the field? And that is the Avodah. That the king comes down into the field. And he shows a very beautiful face, a shining face to each and every one that comes. But we go out to accept him also. That's Avedis Hamata and Avedis Hamayla. The service of down here of people and the service of above. And it comes down on Shabbos Rish Chodesh. And we do say L'David Hashem Oiri on the first day of Rish Chodesh. That is on Shabbos. Hashem represents the 40 days. The 4 Yuds of Hashem, or the 4 Yuds V'ani L'Doidi V'Doidi Li, represent the 40 days that Moshe Rabbeinu was in Har Sinai. So the Eibusha should help that use our both faculties. See in every detail of your life godliness. See in every detail of your life how God is running your life. Know that God controls your life. Sure, you have to choose which way you're going to go. But towards the end, it's all God. And if everything is God, we know that we have to act properly. Because God is with us in the month of Elul. So He is with us. He gives us the strength to learn Torah, to learn Pnimius HaTorah, which is the difference between Pnimius HaTorah and Nigla the Torah. Nigla the Torah is considered it came from above. Like we know that Chumash is also part of Nigla de Torah. It says Ben Chamish Lemikra. That means a child does not understand it by himself. He needs his father to teach him. And then he needs a teacher to teach him. And further and further. And he still needs a teacher in Mesifta, in the higher education. He always needs that teacher. But Pnimus HaTorah comes after you understood everything. So there comes Derech Higia, effort. That is again the idea of Maila and Mata. So the Eibusha should help. We should have this galus of Moshiach imminently right now. And the Eibusha should help. We should see the Rebbe Melech HaMashiach take it from Yad Mamash now. And Be'ezah Hashem, we will see Mashiach. We will see the bracha of the ultimate redemption. And all the details of it. Where to be in the Eifon of Milamayla Mata and us being prepared for it. Long live our master, teacher, and Rebbe King Moshiach forever and ever. Long live our master, teacher, and Rebbe King Moshiach forever and ever. Long live our master, teacher, and Rebbe King Moshiach forever and ever.